Hi and welcome at ARIS TV. Today I'm very proud to have a special guest here in my ARIS TV episode, and this is Professor Scheer. Hello, Professor Scheer. And he is the founder of IDS Scheer, and he is the chairman of the IDS Scheer Advisory Board, and he is still a very active Chief Technology Advisor at IDS Scheer. I would like to talk with you about the new innovations of IDS Scheer and the trends within the BPM market. And regarding that, my first question is, which technology trends do you see today within the IT industry?
Oh, there's so plenty new technologies coming up that I want to summarize them under two headlines. And I see many technologies want to support the user, to make the user more productive, because more the user is the most expensive element of the man-machine system. And so also our focus and our new developments in our innovation is the improvement of the user. And the second trend, which is supported also by many new technologies, looks at the group, so how several people work together. This is called like communities. And so we make use of the power of the communities also around our ARIS products. These two main trends to improve the user and the group of users, I think they should be in the focus of modern information systems.
Okay, so which of those trends do you think will have a significant impact on the BPM itself and especially on our ARIS product and innovation strategy of IDS Scheer?
I think these two mentioned trends are very important also for our present development of our products and also for the future development. When we want to improve the profitability and the productivity of the user, then we have to improve the user interface. And we do a lot to make our ARIS product more simple. We want to have no methodic knowledge which is asked from the system. The user should learn by doing, and this is just one part of our new developments. We have developed a search engine, so it's much easier to find objects in a process database, and our big users, they store already thousands, 10,000s of different objects like functions, like user descriptions, like data objects. And so it's very difficult to find these objects for the development of a new model. And so we want to support the user by helping him to find objects through our search engine. These are just two examples. Also, we want to include the user as a developer. We see that we can make use of the experience of the user, that he can develop systems by himself, for instance, by using our mesh up technology, so that he can define the user interface by himself. So we have plenty of new products in our kitchen, and they are focused to the user. On the other hand, we also want to make use of the power of the communities. So we have established communities in general for the ARIS product family, but also for specialized user groups, for the research community, but also for national user groups and so forth. So our focus and our development is very strong regarded to these big trends of improving the user and make use of the power of communities.
Okay, so as you might know, we had ARIS Process World the last 2 or 3 weeks. The first was in Munich, the second was in Prague now, and we will have another one in Copenhagen. And Professor Scheer is giving more insights also on that topic during the ARIS Process World speech. I have one further question. How do you see in the long-term run the development and the future of BPM?
When I look back, and we have already a history of 20 years, more than 20 years, 25 years of business process management, and we started with industrial companies, because industrial companies have already a very long experience in process management, especially in optimizing the production processes in factories, because those companies invest a lot of money for the machinery, and therefore it is necessary to utilize this machinery very optimal, and so they have developed a lot of procedures and methods for optimizing the flow, the material flow through factories. But we can learn from this experience, and in the last 10-15 years we have thought about how we can make use of this experience and transfer this also to the service industry. And so at the end of the day we have found an overall approach how we can optimize the organizational flow within any kind of organization. And when I look in the future, I think this will be a stable trend for modern companies and also for modern networks of companies, that suppliers and manufacturers and customers work together in processes, and therefore we need the documentation, the modeling of the processes, and we have to have a very strong relationship between these modeling layer and the execution layer. And this was really a hard work we have done in the last 20 years to work very close with software developers to integrate our ARIS product in their software system so we can support the customization process. And this is very an exciting situation now, that we can show that we can come from the idea of the organizers down to the execution of the software developers.